Oh, hang on, view. Yeah. So if you hit the view button, you can see where everything's kind of switched at the moment. So if you want to see where input 1 is going, it's not going anywhere. So at the moment 2 is going to 2, 3 is going to 3, 4 is going to 8, 5 to 6, 6 isn't going anywhere, 7 is nowhere, 8 is going to 4, 9 is going to 5, so on. Just keep going through all of that. So if you wanted to make sure that that's all doing it.
And to manually override it,
if you hit the root button,
yeah,
basically choose what you want. I said 2 was going to 2 before, didn't I?
Yeah.
So 2 to 2, if that was already on, so it says it's gone off, that will turn it off. So select it again, press enter, and then that just sends it through. So that's your override on that one. If you wanted to get into the network settings on here, hit the menu button, and then the code is 1. Can you tell what it is yet?
that was 1, 2, 3, 4 for the video.
And from in here you can just basically, like I said, you can look at all your inputs that are connected up. That's basically all the cards that are in there. If we go into 1, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you've got the name of it, so if you were to change the name within here, then that would be reflected on that. So if anybody does come in and say, look, why is it called that? That doesn't reflect what's actually hooked up. You can actually come in and override that.
So any of the menu overrides you do, it doesn't actually have effect when you go back and use your iPad, for instance.
No, it'll come up. I'll show you what's on there. It won't, as long as you only change the names and all that kind of stuff, shouldn't have any effect. And the same with the outputs. It tells you where it's going out. So output 1 is going to zone 1 LCD. We labelled all these up a while back. If we go into output 7, at zone 2 LCD 3. So in zone 2 we had those 3 LCDs up there. So left, centre and right. So that's inputs and outputs. If you come down to the network, basically what you'd expect to see in there, if you go to the Ethernet link, it tells you that it's online. IP address, tells you its IP address. If you've got any of the Crestron software, you can actually go into Toolbox and use digital media tools to kind of control the labelling and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But again, it's all kind of in here. I don't know if you...
I mean, once it's in here, we shouldn't have to tinker anyway, should we?
No.
Yeah.
Private address there, isn't it? So it's not on the network.
No, yeah, that's basically, all of this is on our own. And we've actually, there's a DSL modem there, which they've supplied, which is our link to outside. So we can actually make mods to the system from the office.
Oh, that's handy.
Any alarm buttons on the front? Like alarm lights or anything that we should have?
What would be a good routine to come and check this daily?
I would just make sure everything's on. I mean, because as you know, the tendency is for people to come in, the cleaners come and go, oh, save some energy, turn it off. But all this is controlled via the MDUs. These are all networked as well. So again, as well, if you came in here and then just went to the web address for this, then you can control all the ports on there as well.